Heyo, welcome to yet another video. As the thumbnail implies, I read this book, Hunted, within 2 days, and my goodness, was this book amazing. So grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's talk about it. This story, Hunted, by Megan Spooner. This is actually a signed copy. See? Follows a girl, Ieva. She is the youngest of 3 sisters, and their father is a merchant. And they fall on hard times when their father's, I think, caravan goes astray. At first I wanted to say a ship, because it was giving me those Courts of Thorns and Roses vibes, but that was a ship in Courts of Thorns and Roses. This was a caravan of all their goods that they had. And they lose their fortune. The caravan gets ransacked, and now they're bankrupt, basically. And they have to move back to the hunting cabin where Ieva, when she was younger, was grown up by her father, basically treated like a boy, and was taught to hunt. Her father was one of the most world-renowned hunters of his time, and he teaches his daughter, Beauty, aka Ieva, how to hunt, which is kind of unheard of for women in this time. And there is a story that she's been taught her entire life of a beast that lives in the valley below. And there's also a firebird that no one can catch. So once they move back to the hunting cabin where Ieva grows up, their father resumes his work as a hunter. Eventually, one day, he goes missing and Ieva goes to find him, which she finds him. It's a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and my goodness, I loved it. Even though I'm so familiar with Beauty and the Beast retellings, because if you know me, I am a sucker for a good retelling of any fairy tale. I mean, that's why I love the Lunar Chronicles so much, and the show Once Upon a Time so much. Like, it's unreal. But this book was so good, so well paced, and you have like little journal entries from the Beast in them. Like, that's the most you see of the Beast until very much later. You get his journal entry at the beginning of each new chapter, so you can kind of hear what he's thinking and how he slowly falls in love with Ieva. But it is so amazing in the way that they break the curse. It was so original, so well done. I was sucked into this book. If you've been following my Twitter, which is in my link tree, as well as my Amazon wishlist, where you can buy me books. That's if you want. Like, no one is obligated to ever buy me anything. But I do love it when I get gifts from people, and I love to show other people gifts as well. So, just showing that there. But if you follow my Twitter, I've been in a huge reading slump recently, and I got this in the mail, which I've been waiting for this for a few weeks. But so then I was still reading The Mortal Instruments, and I hit a huge reading slump after I finished City of Bones. But as soon as I got this, I opened it up, and oh my gosh, by chapter 1, I knew I had to finish this book as fast as possible. This book was so freaking good. Even though it felt predictable, it just kept those mystery elements just enough to keep you wanting to read it. And that, I think, made the most of this book. I know there's more in the series, and I'm gonna buy more of these. It's called the Starbound Trilogy. So I am definitely going to buy the rest of these books as soon as possible, because I loved the writing style of Megan Spooner. I loved this book. I mean, look at the shiny cover. I mean, underneath isn't as pretty, but I mean, it's not as pretty, but it's classy. And I loved the writing style. I loved the story of this book. It was amazing. This is my first 5-star read, I think, of the year. Nope, I have given another book 5 stars, but I think this one deserves a 5 stars. I did not see anything wrong with this. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was wonderful. It was incredible. Hands down, that's it. That's the video. You can go away now. Yeah, I'm giving this a 5 stars. If you really love fairy tale retellings, just get it. This was incredible. I have nothing else to say about it. I have not one complaint except for I do not like that her sisters just basically thought she was dead. And they're like, yeah, our fortunes are better now. We can just go back home. Our sister's dead. Whatever. We'll move on without her. Who cares? But that's my only complaint. So, I love you all. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and please grab this book if you can find it somewhere. I loved this. This was incredible. Hands down 5 stars. If you're a fairy tale lover, this is for you. That's the video. I hope you enjoyed this. Me ranting and raving about a good book. I was really surprised by this because I thought it's a fairy tale retelling. I'm probably already going to be predicted by this, but it had enough new elements to it that I loved it. So I hope you love this. I hope you give me a like. If you have any suggestions, always leave me anything in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed, please do. It does help out my channel. I am trying to get to at least 1,000 followers by the end of the year. Part of my burping, by the way. So yeah, happy reading.